Hello YouTube, and I am back in another video for landing page feedbacks, and today I'm analyzing one of my favorite websites of the last 6 months. So from the first thing I want to rate, as I explained in the previous video where I was explaining my new rating system, will be the visual aspects, the colors, the font, the usage of images, and the usage of different parts of the section of the website, how they're used all together. So let's jump right here in. So there's an amazing font. I really like this font. This one font looks really slick. I like how the colors are used here to like highlight the H1, and then it's a lighter version to highlight the H2. So it's like a gray and a black. It really pops into your eyes. You can read this and then immediately you want to read that. There's a subtle purple button here. There's a demo image that kind of showcases the product here, and then there's social proof. And again, I like how they've made this logos, those company logos, company names, a little bit less bright than the rest of the page. They're definitely desaturated here. The section uses images to add, so to speak, the visual aspect to the text, to the supporting text. So that's definitely very good. That's how it should be done. This is kind of interesting. Instead of showing a picture from kind of like a mock-up or from their user interface, they just opted for 3 icons here, which is quite interesting. I like this little use of emoji here, the highlight of the record button. Then there is another, so to speak, call to action down here that's kind of replicating the one here in the navigation bar. And then there's a pretty cool, very small but very to the point footer. So you got all of the section for the product, all the section for different use cases and how you can use this tool, and then a little bit about the company, which is something that I really appreciate, especially blogs and about me pages, you know, to kind of learn who's behind this tool, who's behind the SaaS, this product. So this is the first section, right? Like I've analyzed the visual aspect, and if I navigate through like sub pages, you can see that the same style continues, you know, dark text and lighter gray text, a button with a primary color, an image, and then a secondary color for this like cut out section, and another button, etc., etc. So everything seems to be very well thought. I like the pastel, I don't know, is it pastel color? Definitely. I really think it's a good color scheme for this website. So the second thing we're gonna analyze here is the sections. So what do we have? So you have in this here you have like your H1, H2 call to action. I'm not gonna lie, request access is one of those call to actions that I'm not too hot about. Another thing that's missing down here, there's no kind of like risk reversal, right? Like there's no little supporting text. The next thing here is there's a very good video explanation of what this tool does. You can immediately guess this is a video recording tool with an editor that allows you to change scenes, highlight things and elements, add your personalized touches to video that you record, that you can upload. And as you can see, you have camera recording, so you can either upload directly into the browser or you can drag and drop files from your machine into the editor. Then there is social proof, which is a very good thing to have because it shows that there are actually people out there that are using your tools. So it gives you, especially when they're reputable names like these, it makes you, you know, feel a bit confident that there's actually a product behind this. It's not a smoke screen to hide and just grab your email address for spammy purposes, which unfortunately a lot of people do. So good shout on this ones. And then here's where you get to the features and I would like to think benefits. So you can record the video, you can edit it, and then you can share it. So it's very to the point. You know, they're not fluffing around. Very short amount of text. very clear headers here for each of these little subsections, and the images are definitely supporting what the text is saying, editing, sharing, exporting, yada yada yada. And then finally, you know, basically the same text up here is repeated down here, and they're basically asking you to, you know, submit your details and hopefully get access. Finally, the footer has all these sub pages that you might recognize from most other SaaS companies, where they analyze the features of the product, and then the use cases, you know, kind of like SEO pages for people who might want to record videos for their blog, newsletter, sales, product, internally, externally, etc., etc. And obviously the about us, you know, who we are as a company. Now, I'm definitely would like to know more about the team. If that was one of the things I could add as a critique, I don't think that there is a team page. It's something that I would love to see more. I'd love to learn more about who's behind this and why you're building this. But now let's analyze the copy itself. So slides, camera, action. I mean, this is very smart. It kind of plays on the 3 words that everybody uses when they're like recording a movie, right? Like if you're a director, you probably know those, you know, ready, camera, action, kind of like lingo. So here they play on the fact that they want to turn, like the subheader says, they want to help you turn slides and screen recordings into engaging videos. And the subheader basically is powerful enough that it makes you want to wonder, interesting. So I can use slides, I can use camera, and I can make engaging videos. Okay. What I think it's missing from this copy here is maybe something that says like, what makes this tool so much better than like a desktop video editor that might already be on your computer, like, you know, iMovie if you're on Mac, or Windows Movie Maker on some version of Windows. So I think copy-wise, you could do a little bit better with making sure this is great, but like there needs to be something here. Create engaging videos from your slides and screen recordings, all from the from the comfort of your browser. There you go. That's what I was trying to say. Social proof, if I had a critique for that, is I'd like to see faces of people. That's what I always say. Like, you want to relate to people saying, this product is great, I love it. And then a name, you know, a title, and something, maybe like a tweet, a Twitter address, something, so that you show that the people who are like giving you the social testimonial are actually real people, right? Like, you can go and hit them up on Twitter and figure out that they're actually real. This section here is the benefits meets features, all the tools you need. So basically what they're saying is everything you need to create videos is going to be on your browser, inside the app, inside the Tela app. So good shout here. We get it. Creating a video for work is kind of annoying. I mean, it totally is. It takes forever to render. It's, you know, it's hard when you have like those complicated tools. You don't know what to click, and they definitely want to change it. They want to change that. They give you the tool. They make it fun and easy. And then whether you're someone who knows how to use like screen recording tools and slides and all that kind of stuff, or whether you're a total newbie, using their app, it's actually, I've tested it. It's literally 3 steps. So that's where I'm biased in the review, right? Like, I actually know that this is good text because it's exactly what their product does. I like the 3-step approach, you know, the 1, 2, 3. You know, it's kind of like child's play. You record and import your slides and capture your screen. You edit and design. You tweak, right, that video to make it look nice and fun and engaging. And they give you all these tools like titles, GIFs, stickers, changing background and colors and overlay text and all that kind of stuff. And then ultimately they say, we'll give you a link that you can share with anybody, or you can get an MP4. So that's great. Now let's give it a little bit more critique. Like, what is it that they could do better here? Well, like I mentioned earlier, the copy here is very good. It's very short. I love this. What I would like to know more is a little bit more about the struggles of users. So there should be, in my opinion, another section where you address the struggle of the user. So you should say, and bring in data, right? You should say, hey, no more 40 minutes to like process that video that's due in 30 minutes from now. We do all of this in the back end. It's so much faster, it's so much smoother. And other struggle that people have is like, is people say, oh well, I can just use whatever's on my MacBook to make a video. Well, you actually turns out you don't, because you need to learn how to use the tool with their tool. And the struggle is tools like to make videos are kind of complicated, but they make it super simple. So definitely some data points about how much simpler it is, how much time you're saving people, and how much better videos look when you do them through Tela. They actually do look better, and they're more engaging. Those 3 points, I think they should be added to this homepage. And then here, instead of having this repetition here, I would have like a lead magnet. Like I always say, there's like an email field with a button, and then you want to give something away, whether it's like giving advice or giving some kind of like ebook, our 20 secrets to make engaging videos, something like that. Or maybe some templates, you give out some video templates to use with Tela, and you tell people what are the best templates to use when. That could be something that you give out as a lead magnet, and it would be pretty simple to then convert those users through like a email campaign into signups. So I think that covers everything for Tela. Let's recap now what is the scores that I give to Tela. So design wise, it's definitely a 3 out of 3. I really like the design. I think the colors, the placement of images, the typography, the sections, all of this stuff, like the colors between the sections, is very good. So it's definitely a 3 out of 3 for that. So 3 stars. When it comes to the elements and the things that are missing, I think I give it a 2 out of 3. I think, like I said, you could have a little bit more section regarding, the empathetic section, right? Like you're empathizing with your users. So I would say you definitely need to empathize with your users more, and you want to bring that data. So I give that a 2 out of 3. And then when it comes to copy, I give that a 3 out of 3. It's extremely to the point. It's got like kind of a funny twist, right? Like slides, camera, action. It's very simple to read. Nothing that that you see on this page does not make sense. Everything is tailored to give you the sense of ease that Tela is actually an easy to use video editor for you, your videos, and your slides. So with that said, I would like to finish this video saying good job everybody, good job Tela team, and I hope to see you on the next video, and have a good night.